Gerald Miller on YouTube. Great content, Adam. Thank you. Love it. How often do you calibrate your pH meter? Thanks. We calibrate our pH meter weekly. Short answer. But I know Vinny from Russian River, they calibrate it daily. So it might have to do with what level of OCD you're comfortable with. But in all seriousness, probably calibrating it once a week is before you brew. It's again making sure that you have it appropriate storage solution to extend the shelf life of that probe. You definitely want to be doing that. But yeah, I would be doing it once a week for sure. And I'm talking about from a commercial standpoint, because we're using it all the time. We use it multiple times a day. So yeah. Otherwise, if you're brewing occasionally, I would calibrate it every time you use it. For every brew day. That's what I would do. Hey, Joe. Great question from September and June. Dumping yeast. In regards to lagers being bottom fermenters, when do you start dumping yeast? So I'm going to reference in small part a conversation that I had with Dr. Winans. I'm forgetting his first name. I know that he was, at least in the past, at Imperial Yeast. Was it? No, it wasn't him. It was a lab guy. Or maybe, yeah. Man, who am I thinking of? It was definitely an Imperial person. But anyways, yeah, dude, you can just come grab it. My man, Big Joe in the house, grabbing me some coffee. And he said that, yes, we do refer to those yeasts as bottom fermenters, but really the yeast that's doing the work is primarily up in solution, right? And so this was when we were talking about the idea of cone shaving, right? Or dropping early within the first 24 hours of a fermentation, slowly dropping the contents that are settled into the bottom of the fermenter and dumping those down the drain. But yeah, there just that as a side note. When do I start dumping yeast? I think it's a pretty safe thing to get yourself through terminal, get your beer passing VDK, passing sensory, everything like that. Get your beer crashing, get your beer cold. And then if you're not going to be harvesting off of it, probably after 2 days cold, I like to start dropping yeast off the bottom of the tank. I feel like when either you're harvesting or you're getting that yeast off, probably that first week, I would probably dump it at least 2 times, maybe 3, and then look at, every 3 to 4 days, maybe down to once a week as you're lagering that out. Joe, you're awesome, man. Thank you, brother. That would be my take on that. So that's how often I'm doing that. And be gentle with it. You don't want to be ripping. You know what I mean? He continues. So 3 dumps a week. I mean, up front, yeah. I mean, that's not typically my schedule. But that has changed since I've gone gluten-free. All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching. If you feel as if you got any value out of the video, please like and subscribe. There are also other videos that you can watch. They're gonna maybe be over here or over here. Appreciate you watching.